All right. Hello. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome to the 10x sales webinar. Good evening, everybody. Let me quickly add this banner. Let's call it How to 10x Your Sales. How to 10x Your Sales. Great. Great. How to 10x Your Sales. Good evening. How are you all doing? Hope you had a lovely Saturday. Yes, welcome, Sophia. I see you. Welcome, EB Emmanuel, Marvelous Otopa. Good evening. Tamara Duama. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. I see you all. I see you all. Bola Handola Bo. I see you. Good evening. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to this beautiful webinar. You are going to learn a lot tonight. I came loaded. I came prepared for everybody. Prepared for everybody. Okay? So if you had expectations, I want you to increase your expectation. I want you to increase your expectation. If you had expectations that were 30% before, take it up to 200 because I'm about to blow your mind tonight. Um, I feel fire in my bones. All right. All right. We have limited time. Welcome everybody. I can see you. Guli Emmanuel, welcome. Emmanuel Dada, Ebimo Braboke. Welcome. 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 And really, I must thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing up for this amazing training. Literally, thank you so much for showing up. I mean, the world is a busy place right now. You could have been doing a lot of things right now, but you're here. Okay, you're here. You're here. You showed up regardless because you know the value of investing in yourself. So I must thank you. I must thank you. Thank you so much for being here. You're going to learn a lot. Trust me. So hope you have your notepads and your pen. You cannot be learning from Joseph Don if you don't have your notepads and your pen. So I want you to quickly grab your notepads and your pen right now because we are about to get into the meat of the matter. Also grab your notepads and your pen. Okay, we're about to learn how to 10x your sales. And if you stay till the end of this webinar, right, you're going to learn how you can, you're going to learn how you can make ₦1,000,000 or $2,000 selling your products or services every month. You're going to learn how to stay profitable in these uncertain times. You're going to learn how to make a lot of sales for your business currently. Okay. I'll also be giving you a mystery bonus worth $200. I'll be giving you a mystery bonus worth $200. All you need to do is to stay till the end of this webinar. Are we good? Are we ready? If we are ready for the webinar tonight, if you're ready for this training, I'd like you to type in the comments, ready, ready, ready. Come on, type that if you're ready. If you're ready, if we are good to go, I'd like you to type in the comments, ready, 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 ready. Type that in the comments. Let's go. Type ready, ready, ready. I'm watching the comments. Type ready, ready, ready. Are we there? Great. I see you all. Grace and peace. I see you, Grace. I see you, Thani, Fatimat. Ibe Emmanuel is ready. Tamara is ready. Kelvin, I see you. Welcome, Kelvin. Alfonso Wabweze, welcome. Emmanuel, welcome. I'm glad you are ready. Marvelous is ready. Beautiful. I'm glad that everybody is ready. So, without further ado, we are going to enter the meat of the matter today. We're going to enter the meat of the matter tonight. Let me quickly share my slides with you. So I'm going to share screen and I'm going to go to my slides, right? Or let us just share the slides. Now, I'd like to know if you can see my slide. So, if you can see my slide, I'd like you to leave a comment below if you can see my slide. Can you see my slide? You know what? I should just make it um, a new window instead. What do you think? So let's do it this way. So I'll make it a new window and share the new window instead. Just be a little patient with me, guys, because I'm about to start right now. So stop screen. I'm going to share it again. This time, I still can't share it as a new window. All right, let's just go ahead with what we have. All right, can you see my screen now? Can you see my screen now? I'd like you to turn your phone, make it landscape quickly. Quickly make your phone landscape. Turn it landscape so that I can see everything we have to share tonight. Make it landscape. There are three buttons at the top right of your screen. In case the screen seems a little blurry, tap those three buttons and um, you know, increase your resolution so that you can go ahead. I'm going to turn off this banner now so that I can see my screen. Good. Good. So if you can see my screen now, I'd like you to leave a yes. Let me know if you can see it. I need feedback from you. Can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, I'd like you to leave a yes right now. Leave a yes right now if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen, people? Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? All right, I put that seen it already. Emmanuel seen it, Tani is seeing it, Tamara, marvelous. I'm glad you're seeing it. Okay, now that you're seeing it, let us go ahead. Welcome, Grace Org. All right, let's enter the meat of the matter. Let us enter the meat of the matter right now. All right, how to 10x your sales in the next 6 months. Great. So thank you for coming once again. Like I said, my name is Joseph Dunn. I'm a sales expert. I'm founder of Kaizen Digital Academy. And tonight we're going to be learning about how to 10x your sales. Now, here's a bit of backstory of how I got into sales. I was an intern at NMPC in 2016, and I was earning 20,000 naira monthly. somebody has just gotten into power in this nation as at then, and the value of the dollar to naira was rapidly increasing. And if I say things were tight then in 2016, dollar had just gone from 216 to like 280, 300 thereabout, and I said things were tight. Today, dollar is around 650, 670. How tight are things right now? I mean, God. So back then, things were tight for me. We are in the middle of an economic recession, and I had to like find a way to make things work for myself. I had to find a way to start earning extra income. And then, luckily for me, one day the driver is taking me to the office, and this guy comes on radio. His name is Kalada Hart. And he said, I'm going to teach you about how to make money online. He just comes on radio, talks about his seminar. And I decided to attend that seminar. After attending that seminar legit changed my life. Now, it's just like you today. I've decided to attend this webinar, right? You've done a very good thing for yourself. And if you follow everything I say here tonight, your life will not be the same again. Like, literally, it's going to change your life just the same way I attended that seminar, and it changed my life. Now, the seminar I attended was about making money online. So we learned different things from blogging to e-commerce to creating information products and all that, you know. And then I started practicing one online business model after that, which was drop shipping. So in the first 1 week of practicing drop shipping, and how does drop shipping work basically? Drop shipping is a business model where you don't need to own the product, but you can sell the product. So what I did was I went to Garrison in Port Harcourt, and I cut a deal with this woman who sells phones. And I said, hey, I'm an online marketer. I want to market these phones online, but you have to give me a very good rate. So when I add my own price, it doesn't seem too pricey to the customer. And she agreed, luckily for me. And that's what I started doing. I took pictures, I ran a Facebook ad, and in the first 1 week, right, I already did like 150,000 naira. That is how I started this sales and marketing thing. So, like, I started selling a product that I didn't own. And a lot of people do today, they call it affiliate marketing and all that. That's for digital products and all. But dropshipping is similar to affiliate marketing, but it's different, right? So I've practiced on real businesses. I've sold a lot. I've done photography. I've run a photography business. I've done graphic design. I had a design agency. I've done e-commerce. I used to import fashion accessories, computer accessories, and all to sell. And I've done a lot of other business models. So, like, I didn't just learn this sales and marketing thing from one online course or something. People nowadays, they just take an online course and the next thing they want to do is to teach that online course, which is a very bad practice. The first thing you have to do if you learn anything is to practice it. Do it. So you learn it, practice it before you can be able to teach it. If there's an experience you're going to lack if you don't practice what you learn and you go straight into teaching. Are you following me tonight? If you're following me tonight, kindly leave a comment below. Let me know if I'm making sense so far. Does it make sense? Great. So, like I said, I've actually gotten my hands dirty in this sales and marketing thing. I've gotten my hands dirty. So when I teach, right, I'm teaching from a place of actual experience. Okay, I'm teaching from a place of somebody who has worked in the trenches of sales and marketing, gotten his hands dirty, and that's why I believe I'm able to get my students their desired results. Look at this, for example. This is Ursula. Before I met her, she was making below 100,000 naira from her business. She runs an eyewear business. So now you can see from this screenshot that after training her, she was able to start doing over 400,000 naira. Look at this. She tells me, okay, good afternoon. Wahala for no get you as sales coach. Thank you for the pushes and the guidance. Your God sent. We're finishing with 450,000 naira in sales for the month of January, 50K pass. So I gave her a target of 400,000 naira. She wanted to rest at 300,000. I said, nah, you have to push. And then she pushed some more and she ended at 450,000 naira in sales. And the most beautiful part about this testimony right now is that she was able to take out money from her business, restock, and then she was able to help herself, her family. And she said it was a good month for her. Ursula right now is chilling in Dubai. She has been able to make a lot of money from her business, and she's chilling in Dubai right now. Now, this is Colette. Colette runs a skincare brand. And, when Colette was talking to me, she was telling me that her sales has been Good that before the training, most times she might have only 2 orders in a week, but right now she sells almost every day. So it's been good. She also said that my training also helps her to actually know that she deserves to make money. So she has changed my mindset. As she changed her mindset, everything else followed. Now, this is David on the next place. That's David Opateibo, and he was giving me his reports for the month of January. It generated 1.9 million naira in sales. That's David, one of my students. This is Mary. Mary ran a WhatsApp training, and he pegged it at 5,000 naira, and 257 people registered for it. And he made 1.2 million naira from it. And he came here to acknowledge me and tell me that he keeps learning sales and marketing from me, right? So when I teach, right, I'm teaching from a place of actual experience in sales and marketing. So no matter what niche you are, David runs a drone servicing company, Ursula runs an eyewear business, Mary is into information marketing, Colette runs a skincare business. So literally, right, no matter what niche or industry you play in, as long as you're willing to put in the work, as long as you're willing to do what I teach, as long as you're willing to practice, because I'm not a magician, right? So as long as you're willing to practice what I teach, right, you are always going to get results. All right. So now, there's really nothing special about these people. These people are just like you. They are just like you. There's nothing special about them. The difference is that they just implement what I teach ruthlessly. So that said, let us go into the meat of the matter today. How can you make 10 times more sales than you made in the last 6 months? Are you ready for this? If you're ready for this, I'd like you to leave a comment. Let me know. Leave a comment and say ready, ready, ready. I'm watching. If you're ready for this, leave a comment below. Say ready, ready, ready. I'm watching the comments right now. Leave a comment below. Are you ready? Leave a comment. Type ready, ready, ready. I'm watching the comments. I'm watching the comments. I'm glad you guys are following. I'm glad you guys are following. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Philip says he's following keenly. People are ready. Nandiko, the prince, is ready. Yep. Ibe Emmanuel is ready. Thani is ready. Everybody is ready. It is good. Victory, Neji, Emmanuel, Philip Otto. Everybody is ready. Abimbola is ready. Good stuff. Good stuff, everyone. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm glad you're ready. Oh yeah. Let us get into the meat of the matter. How can you 10x your sales? How can you make 10 times more sales than you are currently making in your business? All right, let us get into it. So now I'm actually assuming that you have a good product that you believe in so much that you buy it yourself. Because really, the first rule of sales is to be sold on your own product. If you're not sold on your product, you cannot successfully sell it to others. So I'm assuming if you don't have a good product, if no amount of marketing or sales knowledge or everything can make a bad product good, right? So if you don't have a good product that you believe in so much that you will buy that product by yourself, if somebody wants to sell it to you, then I don't know if what I'm teaching is going to work for you, right? So I'm assuming that you actually have a good product that you believe in so much that you will buy it yourself. Because the first rule of sales is to be sold on your own product, okay? That said, let me introduce you to the 3MGOCF framework. 3MGOCF framework. You might be wondering, what is the 3MGOCF framework? Joseph Don has come again, though. This one is sounding like Arabic. Relax. This same framework I show my students, and this same framework they used to generate millions of naira and dollars, amen, dollars in the future, millions of naira and hundreds of dollars in sales, hundreds and thousands of dollars in sales, right? That said, let's just demystify this thing. Let me break it down step by step, examine this framework, break it down, and show you how it works and how you can apply it in your business today. All right. So the 3M GOCF framework is basically 3M. That's math, marketing message, marketing channels. That's the 3M. The G there stands for generating leads. The O stands for offer. The C stands for conversion or your close. And the F stands for follow up. Now, Let us examine them individually. So the first one is math, right? And I usually like to tell people that if you don't know your numbers, your business will go under. If you don't know your numbers, your business will go under. Knowing your numbers is so crucial. When marketing gurus are talking about knowing your numbers, right? You know, what I do is to demystify hard things that look like marketing grammar and jargon. I like to explain it in a way that is easy for everybody to follow. Right? So when marketing gurus are saying you have to know your numbers, you have to know your numbers, what they actually mean is that you have to be able to do simple addition and subtraction. You have to be able to do simple addition and subtraction. I did not say that you have to be a mathematics guru, right? But if you cannot do simple addition and subtraction as a business person, then you're on a long thing, really. So you have to be able to do simple addition and subtraction. So you want to be able to answer questions like, how much money am I putting into my business? How much is a unit of my product sold? How many sales do I have to make for me to be profitable? This is what know your number simply means. Okay, I think again. How much am I putting into the business? How much is a unit of my product sold? How many sales do I have to make for me to be profitable? Okay, this is what know your numbers means. If you know your numbers, you will know where you are at every point in time. If you know your numbers, you will know where you are in your business at every point in time. Okay, you know if your sales are up to date, right? If your sales, your sales every day, if you're up to date, you know if you're controlling your cost well, or if you're spending too much on irrelevant things in your business, you know how financially successful your business is. So knowing your numbers is crucial. It's crucial. There are people that are doing business, they don't know. They don't know. All they know is that they are coming and they are telling people to come and buy what myself. Come and buy what I'm selling. No, I'm hungry. Come and buy what I'm selling. No, I've not eaten. That's not fair now, guys. That's not fair to your business. If you're actually running an actual business, yeah, if you want to run a real business, you have to understand the numbers in the business. That's the only way you can literally make serious progress with that business. You have to understand numbers. You have to understand numbers. Okay, so like not know your numbers, literally, not know your numbers is like driving a car when you're wearing a blindfold, Ruga. But instead of being Ruga now, you're like Ruga is one eye post, so you'll be like two eye posts, right? So not know your numbers in business is like driving a car with a blindfold or somebody blindfolded you and you're driving. You will definitely have an accident. So know your numbers helps you to keep focus on the things that are important in your business. Okay, it's going to help your business run smoothly and efficiently. So you have to be able to figure out this math. You have to know your numbers. You have to know your numbers. Again, what did I say? I said in know your numbers, in doing simple addition and subtraction, you have to be asking yourself, how much am I putting into this business? How much is the unit of my product sold? How many sales do I have to make for me to be profitable? Once you figure this out, you will know what you should be doing every day. Oh, I'm supposed to make 100 sales in a month to hit my sales goal or my sales target. Great, great. So how do I go about it? And maybe you divide the 100 into 30 days, right? If you divide 100 sales into 30 days, how much is that going to give you? Let me quickly punch my calculator and see that. So if you divide 100 into 30, it's going to give us 3.3 sales. So let's say 4 sales. That means that I have to make 4 sales every day for me to hit my sales target. You see, knowing your numbers now helps you become accountable. It now helps you stay focused. That's what knowing the math means. You have to be able to do simple addition and subtraction. The second thing, the second M, is your marketing message. Your marketing message. Now, your marketing message, what does it mean? Marketing message, you hear gurus say marketing message, marketing message. You have to figure out your marketing message. Here's what it means. I'm going to tell you for free. Your marketing message means simply, what do I say to my customers or my potential customers? It simply means, how do I keep my mouth and talk to these people? What do I say to them? How do I talk to them in a way that will make them to say, oh, this is what I want to buy? Because at the end of the day, right, the same way you market to a married woman is different from the same way you market to a single woman. Why? Their priorities are different. Okay, a married woman rather may be thinking of how to cook for her kids and her husband. She may be thinking of school fees. You know, there are a lot of things she may be thinking about at different points in time. She has priorities. She has different priorities from what a single woman will have. So how you market to a married woman is different from how you market to a single woman. How you market to a pregnant woman is different from how you market to a woman that's already finished burning. If there's any word like that, right? Good. So you don't market to, for example, married men and single men. Hey, Jesus, a married man is thinking of plenty things inside his head. So his priorities are different from a single man. A single man's 100,000 naira most of the time is bigger than a married man's 500,000 naira. A single man that has 100,000 naira is richer than a married man that has 500,000 naira, right? So their priorities are different. So you don't market to them the same way. Now, millennials and Gen Z, they don't speak the same language, quote unquote. So, Gen Z, we have am I calling myself Gen Z? Yes, so I identify as a Gen Z, Ojari. So Gen Z, we have this way we talk, right? Gen Z ladies say, is this smile for me? Is this one for me? They have a lot of slangs. They have a lot of different slangs. Your papa and your mama and your uncles and your aunties, they don't have this kind of slang. I'm sorry if you're old there, but you know that we that are the young people and you will not have the same kind of language, you don't converse in the same kind of way, right? If you probably come on Twitter, you never understand what you're saying, right? I believe Twitter is for young people most of the time. At least 60% of the time, right? So you get the point, right? So you have to think about it deeply. What will I say to this person? What will I say to my potential customer, depending on who they are, that will make them listen to me? That is your marketing message. When Steve Jobs in 1997, when Steve Jobs wanted to sell Apple products, Apple, they are in a $200 million debt. They had issues. If you know the backstory, they had issues with Steve Jobs. He was still the founder of the company, but the board voted that he should not be the CEO of Apple anymore. And then years later, they brought him back on board as the CEO. Apple had expanded to like 20 something product lines. When Steve Jobs came back on board, he reduced the product lines to like 4 product lines, and then he came up with this Think Different campaign. So when he came up with this Think Different campaign in 1997, here is what it was. Now, if you're familiar with it, you already know it. But here is what Steve Jobs said. Let me quickly see if I can find that on YouTube. I hope YouTube doesn't. YouTube, please. This is for educational purposes only. Oh, please. Oh, it is not for any other thing. It's just for educational purposes. Before they will flag this video now. So I'm going to go on YouTube and I'm going to search for Steve Jobs Think Different. Let's see. Steve Jobs Think Different. This is that Apple Think Different campaign. Let me play it.
Pause. Rather not use your card shopping online. That's understandable.
Okay, so this is it.
Here's to the crazy ones, the misfits, the rebels, the troublemakers, the round pegs in the square holes, the ones who see things differently. They're not fond of rules, and they have no respect for the status quo. You can quote them, disagree with them, glorify or vilify them. About the only thing you can't do is ignore them, because they change things. They push the human race forward. While some may see them as the crazy ones, we see genius. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do.
Now, this was the angle Steve Jobs came up with in this campaign. He called it the Think Different campaign. Now, his marketing message resonated with his target market. His target market were basically people that didn't want to fit into the regular society. People like writers, people like developers. There were a lot of people that didn't want to fit into the regular society, the round pegs and the square holes, as he called them. And this singular Think Different campaign helped Apple come out from a $200 million debt. Guys, that is the power of figuring out your marketing message, right? If you're able to figure out your marketing message, then you're able to talk. When have you ever seen ads that those ads are like they're speaking to you? They're like you're like, speak to me directly. This you talking to me. That is a business owner or an entrepreneur that's figured out their marketing message. All right, good. So you have to figure out your marketing message. You will really have to figure out your marketing message. Now, once you figure out your marketing message, what next? Are you ready? Are you ready for this, guys? Are you following so far? If you're following so far, again, leave a comment. Say following, following, following. Just let me know. Type following in the chat if you're following so far. If you're following so far, type following in the chat. Type following in the chat if you're following so far. Let me know that you are following. Are you following so far? Type following in the chat. Great. I say type following. I didn't say type your hair. Some people are typing we are here. Good. Following. Great. Ace Jean MMO. Thank you for following. Ibe Emmanuel, Gloria. I see you all. Victory Chinyer. I see you all. Azizat, Mercy, Emmanuel, Dada. I see you all. Great. So after you figure out your marketing message, what is the next thing that you should do? Let us get into it. Now, the next thing you should do after figuring out your marketing message is to figure out your marketing channels. Now, marketing channels simply means the different places you're going to promote your product. That is what we mean by marketing channels. Now, it could be radio, it could be TV, it could be Facebook, it could be Instagram, it could be Google, it could be TikTok, it could be blogs, it could be newspapers, influencers, etc. What marketing channel are you going to use? How do you figure that out? Now, you want to ask yourself a simple question. The people I'm trying to sell to, where can I find them? The people that I'm trying to sell to, where can I find them? Do they watch TV a lot, or are they on social media a lot? Do they listen to radio? Do they follow a particular influencer? You want to ask yourself all these questions, because when you ask yourself all these questions, that's how you're going to figure out what marketing channel is most suitable for your product. Okay, you're going to figure out what marketing channel is most suitable for your product. Now, if you notice these people, although you see them on YouTube a lot, but OneXBet, notice what they did. They are using a lot of influencers this period to promote their company, OneXBet. Why is that? It is because they figured out that their ideal audience will literally be online watching skits from either Sabinus or Sidney Talker or Nasboy or any of those guys, right? That's why I see OneXBet advertising them, and each of them have a promo code. You've seen, I think William Chambers advertised OneXBet as well. See, all those people with their promo codes and all that, right? So depending on where your ideal customer will be gathering, right, what channels do this frequently, that's what will now make it to go and advertise on that channel. If it's people that promote events a lot, Forex training, Bitcoin training, all these investment things, they go to radio. They are rarely advertising on Facebook, even though they do from time to time, but their main advertising channel is radio. Why? They have figured out that their ideal customers are listening to radio, so they'll go and do radio interviews and say our seminar venue is this place and people are going to come for the seminar. Why? They figured out their marketing channel. So you want to think deeply in your business. Ask yourself that question again. The people I'm trying to sell to, where can I find them? Do they watch TV a lot? Are they on social media a lot? Do they listen to radio? Do they follow a particular influencer? Ask yourself these questions, and it will help you decide what marketing channel you should be using to push your products. Now, the next thing after marketing channels is number 4, that is to generate leads. Now, lead generation, what does it mean? Again, you hear a lot of marketer gurus saying it. Lead generation, lead generation, lead generation. You have to be able to generate leads. What does lead generation mean? Lead generation basically means getting a lot of interested prospects to come check you out. That's what it means, basically. Getting a lot of interest. So when you hear leads actually means people interested in your products or services. That's leads. Okay, and how do we do this online? We generate leads online basically in different ways. We generate leads online basically in different ways, right? One popular one is using a lead magnet. Now, what is a lead magnet? A lead magnet is something you offer for free in exchange for your prospects' contact details. Now, after giving them that lead magnet, you can now market your product to them, because now you believe that if they're interested in your lead magnet, then they are qualified to buy your product. Okay. The idea is that, after choosing your marketing channel, you should be able to put in effort, a lot of effort to generate leads. Now, this is literally, right? Literally, lead generation is a very important aspect of this framework. Lead generation is a very important aspect of this framework. Why? If you don't generate leads, you're not going to make sales. Okay? If there are no people to sell to, how will the selling happen? The selling cannot happen if there are no people to sell to. So you have to be invested in generating leads. Now, there are two ways to generate leads. Number one is organic. And organic simply means the one you do manually without paying for it. Okay, that's organic lead generation. Maybe it's printing handbills and sharing those handbills. Maybe it's creating content on social media and putting a call to action, right? That is lead generation. But it's organic, because you're not paying for it. That's what organic means. The second way you can generate leads is paid, the paid version of lead generation. Here, it means you're going to pay Facebook or Google or influencers or what have you. Paid lead generation basically means any lead generating activity that you pay for, that is paid. Organic is any lead generation activity that you do not pay for. So, like, this is literally a very important aspect of this process. Okay, if there are no people to market to, if there are no people to sell to, then you're not going to be able to make any sales. So you have to generate leads. Okay, it's very important. Have an advertising budget. I usually tell people that learn from me, have a budget, set aside a budget every month for running ads. I do it from time to time, every time and every now and then. Rather, you always see my ads. Love, you say, Joseph, now I see your ads all over social media. It's not free, I pay for it, right? So every serious business owner that is selling online, especially, right, should be invested in paying to put their business in the faces of other people. Okay, if people are not seeing what you're selling, how can they buy from you? Okay, you have to be invested in generating leads. Now, after lead generation, what next? Now, next thing after lead generation is your offer. After lead generation, the next thing is your offer. Now, you hear people saying this a lot. Your product is not your offer. Or people are saying you have to be able to create an irresistible offer. And when you hear this marketing guru say it, you feel like, waiting with this offer now. Now, I used to feel this way a lot because it was sounding confusing. See, your product is not your offer. Your product is not your offer. Your product is not your offer. Okay, sir, please, what is offer? I'm going to tell you. Let me demystify it. Let me make it simple, right? Here's what an offer means. An offer means how you position your product to make it look attractive to the buyer. That's what an offer is. Positioning your product in a way that makes it look attractive to the buyer, that's what an offer is. For example, raw rice, right, is a product. Fried rice and chicken with Coke and salad, that is an offer. Now, this is not literal, right? I'm just trying to help you get the point. So, an offer is how you make your buyer feel that the product is worth much more than they are paying for it. You get the point? An offer is how you make your buyer feel that your product is worth much more than they are paying for it. That's what an offer is. Because really, people only pay for things when the value exceeds price. That's when people pay for things, when the value exceeds price, when the value of what they are buying is bigger than the money they are paying for it, people will take the deal. So, in this part of the framework, what you want to do is to calm down and structure a good offer. You want to think deeply. What can I add to my product to make it look like a good deal to my prospect? For example, in my book, The Sales Guide, for example, my offer, one way I spice up my offer is to say that when you buy my book, The Sales Guide, you don't need to pay for delivery. Okay? Buy the book. The book is 6,000 naira. I will send it to your location for free. Why? People love the word free. So what I've done for them is I've taken off the burden of delivery. They're going to, they don't want to pay for extra delivery fee. I'm delivering straight to them, their location, wherever they are. It's a good offer. They're going to take it. So when you buy it for $10, I don't charge you for delivery. I just send it to your location. That way, right, people feel at ease, knowing that they will not bear the cost of delivery. Now, this may not work for your business. So think about it in your own business. How can I position my product? What can I add to spice it up? How can I position my product in a way that makes it more attractive than that of my competitors? How can I position my product in a way that makes it more attractive than that of my competitors? That is what it means to have a good offer. Are you following so far? Are you finding this valuable so far? Let me know in the comments if you're finding this valuable. Does it make sense so far? Hope you're not wasting our time in this place. Are you finding it valuable? If you're finding it valuable, let me know in the comments. Are you finding it valuable? Are we making sense? Are we making sense so far? Are you getting value? I hate saying that now because people have bastardized the term value. Great. So we're going to go to the next framework shortly. Great. All right. Let us go to the next framework. Let us get to the next framework. Are we ready? All right. Let's get to the next framework. Now, next part of this is closing and conversion. Now, what does this mean? This basically means what you say to your prospect to get them to give you the money. That's what closing means. Okay? It's in this part that you now start doing something like objection handling, right? Where you're answering questions, you're settling the doubts, their fears, their concerns, and then you now take the money. Okay? You face different objections. In this phase, you're going to face different objections like, how do I think you're not scam? I will get back to you. Let me think about it. Let me discuss it with my wife. Let me discuss it with my husband. You have to handle these objections to get the money. A lot of business owners are afraid of this objection. Who say, I will get back to you. I saw a meme one time. Somebody said, I will get back to you. And the customer said, and the vendor said, customer swear. Swear to God that you get back to me. Now, these things are real. Sales objections are real. Okay? But it doesn't mean that the customer hates you. People often see sales objections as, saying that the customer hates me. It's not true. It's not true. You have to change your mind about that. Okay? Sales objections basically means, right, that your customer or your prospect is either not ready, or your prospect is afraid, or your prospect is skeptical. And that's why they now have those objections. So it's now your job as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, as a freelancer, as an affiliate marketer, right? As an information product marketer, whatever you do, as long as it's business that involves selling to people, right? It's your job to handle the objections and give them assurance. Why? People will buy from you when they are sure that you are going to deliver. People will buy from you when they are sure that your product will deliver. So the job of a business owner or an entrepreneur is to handle the objections and lay the customer's consent to rest so that the customer can give them the money. Right? So you have to take this part seriously. Okay? You have to take this part seriously. When you start throwing those objections, don't be afraid. Just go ahead and tackle the objection. That's how to do this thing. Now, the next part of this framework is follow-up. It's important to know, right? Listen to this very well. It's important to know that you are losing a lot of money if you don't follow up. Literally, you are losing a lot of money if you don't follow up. Literally, you are losing a lot of money if you don't follow up. So, you have to ensure that you are following up, because only about 2% of the people who make inquiries will buy from you on first contact. Only like 2% of them. So you have to ensure that you're following up the remaining 98% of your leads so that you can maximize the money you spend on generating those leads. Both the money, both the time you spend to generate leads. If you don't follow them up, you waste it. You have to start seeing your leads as potential money. Imagine for a moment that you have like 100,000 naira. Each lead is 100,000 naira. Each lead is 100,000 naira. So imagine that you have like stacks of cash, 100,000 naira around you, right? So let's say 100 people. 100 people are the leads you generated, right? And let's say 10% of those 100 people buy, for example. At first contact, 10% of those 100 people buying is going to be 10 people, right? So you make 1 million naira if 10 people buy. But now, 90 people have not bought, and that's a potential 9 million naira. So you make 1 million, but you lose 9 million because you refuse to follow up. So following up is crucial. It's crucial. You leave a lot of money on the table if you don't follow up. Now, here a few shocking like sales statistics. 48% of salespeople never follow up with a prospect. 25% of salespeople make a second contact and they stop there. 12% of salespeople only make 3 contacts and stop. Only 10% of salespeople make more than 3 contacts. 2% of sales are made on the first contact. 3% of sales are made on the second contact. 5% of sales are made on the third contact. 10% of sales are made on the fourth contact. And 80% of sales are made on the 5th contact. A whooping 80% of sales are made on the 5th to the 12th contact. So ideally, right, it takes around 12 follow-up touch points to close a customer. 12. So you must take following up seriously. The business owners who do the most follow-up are the business owners who make the most money. So you have to commit literally to following up, because the business owners who do the most follow-up are the business owners who make the most money. You are leaving a lot of money on the table in your business if you are not following up. So you have to commit to follow up. In fact, if you're on this training right now, I want you to type it in the chat box. Type, "I'm committed to following up." Type it on the comment section. Type it on chat box. Type, "I'm committed to following up." Type it. Type, "I'm committed to following up." Type it right now. Because every one of us has to commit. That's the way to build a great business, right? That's the way to build a great business. You have to commit to following up. It may look simple, but you're not doing it. You're not doing it. And that's why you're losing a lot of money. You're not making as much sales as you should make because you're not following up. So you have to commit. You have to commit to follow up. Type it, "I'm committed to following up." Great. Sophia is committed to following up. Can see your Emmanuel is committed to following up. Philip is committed to following up. Yes, type it. Actually type it. Affirm it. You have to follow up. That's where the money is. That's where the plenty money in business is. It's in following up. It's in the follow up. That's where the money is. In the follow up, Obeni, that's where the money is. Okay? You have to commit. You have to commit. Type it to I'm committed to following up. Great, Kelvin. Good one. You're committed to following up. Great. 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 Let us move on. Let us move on. That is the meat of the matter, guys. You have to commit. You have to commit, literally. You have to commit to following up. You have to commit to following up. Okay? Now, the problem a lot of people have with this framework I've shared now is execution. So they probably know a lot of these things. Okay, so they probably know, generate leads, all those things. Oh, yeah, generate it now. You can't. That's the problem. You should be following up. Oh, yeah, follow up now. You can't. That's the problem. You cannot execute. You don't know how to get it done. And that's why I'm organizing a 30-day sales training and implementation program. And I've called it the Kaizen Sales Bootcamp. In this sales bootcamp, we're going to be looking at how you can make at least 1 million naira or $2,000. Now, if you make something that's like 1.2 million actually, selling your products and services every month, literally 1 million naira selling your products and services every month. Now, why is my screen blank? Let me correct this quickly. That's introducing you to the Kaizen Sales Bootcamp. Let me show you what you're going to get today if you enroll, if you sign up for the Kaizen Sales Bootcamp. Let me show you what you're going to get from Kaizen Sales Bootcamp. Let me show you what it's about actually. So look at this. Look at this. Right? In the Kaizen Sales Bootcamp, here's what you're going to get. Now, it's a 30-day sales and implementation training. And in this bootcamp, in this training, I'm going to hold you by the hand and I'm going to show you how to execute, how to implement, how to execute really everything, this framework that I've shared with you right now. How do you take it and execute it in your business? Now, in this training, I'm going to be showing you how to handle customer objections. Now, many business owners, they dread statements like, I will get back to you. Because literally, that's a nice way of the customer telling you that I cannot buy what you're selling. Okay? And the major reason people who always want to get back to you is because they have an objection deep down in their hearts. It could be your price or anything. And these objections are inevitable, like I've taught you. You always have to deal with them. So in this training, what I will show you is I will show you how to take each of these objections. In fact, I will be giving you an objection handling script. So you will see literally every objection I've faced in my sales career, in my businesses, right? And how to handle all those objections. From I'll get back to you, let me call my wife, let me call my husband, I will call you when I'm ready. That one needs to pay pass. I will call you when I'm ready. Customer, I know that you will not be ready in the next 2 months. Why telling me that you call me when you're ready? That's a nice way of saying that I cannot buy no. Now, in this training also, I'm going to be showing you how to increase your follow-up success rate. Now, one thing I always tell my students is that the money is made in the follow-up. And a lot of business owners, they don't know this secret. And that's why they leave a lot of money on the table. Who do they leave this money for? For the ones that know how to follow up, of course. So you will learn effective follow-up. That's what you're going to learn inside this program. I will tell you what to say, how to say it, when to say it to your prospects so that you can close them and collect your money. Sleep, wake up, collect your money. Right now, next thing you're going to learn is how to find the right people that will buy your products or services without giving you a deck. Because really, in selling, the goal is not to sell. The goal is to sell to the right people. And in order to sell to the right kind of people, you have to answer this question. Number one, who are the people with the problem my product or service solves? Number two, how much are they willing to spend to solve this problem? And they have to answer a couple other questions. And having a tangible answer to this question will limit the number of times you come across customers that frustrate the living daylight out of you significantly. So in this section, this part of the training, I'll be showing you how to find the right people, the people that are the right fit for your business, your product or service. Also, I'm going to be teaching you how do you turn people into your loyal, die-hard fans, people that have never heard from you before. How do you turn them into your loyal, die-hard friends? Because for you to run a successful business, a business that is stable enough to give you the comfort, the life of comfort you desire, right? You have to increase the number of customers you have. That means you have to reach out to new prospects and convert them into solid customer. But in our world today, you already know that people's skepticism is high. People are really skeptical. So turning new prospects into loyal customers is usually hard, right? But I'm going to be teaching you step by step how you can do this and how you can make cool money from people who have never heard about you before. Now, look at one of my students, Oluchi. She said that Joseph Don is the best sales coach she has ever had. Literally, I'll send the link to this page later so you can listen to all these testimonials. Now, another thing you're going to be learning from this training is what I've called phone closing secrets. Now, one thing I learned from one of my mentors, Grant Cardone, is this. He says, never depend on one line of action. So, if you want to be successful in any business, you must never depend on one line of action. Here's what I mean. Some people only depend on Instagram to make sales. Others only depend on Twitter. Others only depend on WhatsApp, right? But what if any of these channels fail? If any of these channels fail, you're back to square zero. So instead of depending on one line of action, what I like to do is to combine a lot of actions. So you see me on social media, you see me on phone calls, you see me on Instagram, WhatsApp, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, email, right? Because that is what you should be doing as a business owner. So one of the things you'll be learning in this training is how to pick up your phone, how to call your prospects, and how to close them. This skill right here is gold. Imagine if your country bans social media. You will go broke if you cannot pick up the phone and close the sale. So it's even faster than DMs and everything sometimes, right? So I will teach you literally how I'm able to pick up my phone and make sales calls and get people to pay me the money that I truly deserve so I can live a baby boy life. And you'll be learning lots more. I cannot mention a lot of all these things because of time, right? But one thing you're also going to get is that you're in this training, right, in this boot camp, you're going to be in the midst of the company of awesome entrepreneurs like you who want to succeed just as much as you do. You're literally coming into an inspiration zone, the zone of high performance. So in this zone, even your village people, no matter how hard they try, cannot stop you from succeeding. Now, in the other 3 weeks of this training, I'm going to now start telling you things that you should do every day to implement what you have learned. What should you do today? What should you do tomorrow? I'll be giving you tasks. I'll be giving you assignments. I'll be holding you by the hand and making sure that you implement this thing. Because the cocoa of the matter is to be able to implement what you are learning. If you cannot implement it, you're not going to make any progress. Now, this Ursula I was telling you about, she's in Dubai right now, and she's saying that working with me was one of the best business decisions she's ever made. I'll send the link to this so you can watch it as well. But this is where it gets more interesting. Aside everything I've listed here, you'll be getting lifetime access to these bonuses. Bonus one is the bonsai course. You're going to get lifetime access to it, and it's valued at 20K. Now, the bonsai course is a training on business mindset. And if you truly want to be great at selling your product or service, then you have to get your mind right. If you don't get your mind right, you cannot get your money right. So in this course, you're going to be learning how to break the limiting beliefs holding you back from succeeding, and I'll show you how to achieve the success that you truly desire. Bonus 2, I'm going to be showing you how to run Facebook ads. So I call this Facebook ads mastery course. I will give you this bonus direct. Have you ever seen my Facebook ad before? If you've ever seen my Facebook ad before, you must be wondering, how do people run Facebook ads? So this is a course where I'm going to go behind the scenes and I'll show you personally how I run ads that converts. Okay, a lot of people just click on boost post and they think you're running an ad, but that's the way to dash Facebook your money. So in this course, I will be showing you how you can set up Facebook ads properly so that it can be profitable. Because really, the goal of advertising is not to just advertise. The goal is to make profit at the end of the day. So you will learn how to stop throwing your money away, and you will learn how to finally start making money from your ad campaigns. The next thing you're going to be getting as a bonus is what I've called copywriting secrets. Let's face it, copywriting is the art of selling with words, right? And if you sell anything online, then you need to be able to learn how to write captions. You need to learn how to send DMs, headlines, emails, anything that will make people to literally beg you and take their money. You have to know how to keep your mouth and talk. right? So what I did was I played with my friend. Her name is Mary Ann. She's literally one of the best copywriters in this part of the world. And I've pleaded with her to come on one of the days in this training to teach you how to write awesome copies, captions, and all these things that you can use to sell your products like crazy. Now, she's always busy attending to her international clients because literally she's not in the Nigerian market. She helps people in the abroad to write their copies and she gets paid in dollars. So, but I will force her to come and to teach you live. So you don't want to miss this. Make sure you don't miss it. Bonus 4. I'm going to be teaching you bonus 4. I'll give you a training already I've recorded. It's called How to Design a Sales System That Brings in Money for Demand, money on demand for your business. Now, the reason a lot of people don't make consistent sales is that they don't have a proven system that they implement in their business to enable them make consistent sales. So in this training, right, I've gone ahead to break down the nitty-gritty of sales systems. How can you set up a sales system that you can rely that this system is working and it can keep bringing in money to my business? I'll show you how to do that. I'll also be showing you in bonus 5 how you can sell a lot of anything with webinars. Now, what I'm doing right now is a webinar. And I'm sure that a lot of you are already, you've gotten value from this and you're going to buy what I'm about to sell to you right now because I've done it so well. So I'm going to show you how can you put together a webinar. How can you put together a webinar like this that you can teach people something and sell them any product or service that you wish to sell them. Webinars, since the break of COVID, webinars have become a thing. People gathering in public, reduce, and then webinars have become a thing. So in this training, I'm going to be teaching you how can you create awesome webinars like this to sell your products or services. And bonus 6, I'm going to be showing you behind the scenes of Ursula's eyewear business. How did she go from less than 100K a month to 450,000 naira the other month? I'm going to show you how she did that. I literally interviewed her while she was in Dubai. We did that interview, and she told me in that interview how she was able to go from 100K to 450K per month. You're going to learn that. Bonus 7, I'm going to give you an ebook called Priceology. Now, this ebook is an ebook I wrote to teach you how to price your products or services to make maximum profits. Because really, a lot of people, they don't know how to price their products. So they just put in any price they like and they're not making the kind of profit they should be making. Especially now that this naira to dollar something is happening, that things are getting cost anyhow. How do you price your products in a way that you still remain profitable? How do you price your product like that? That's why I wrote this ebook. And I'm going to be giving it to you for free. It's worth 10K, but I'll be giving it to you for free. Bonus 8 is called Expertise. It's an ebook I put together to teach people how do you position yourself as an expert in your industry. For example, if you go to the hospital, you want a specialist to attend to you and not his apprentice. Okay? You would rather wait for an extra hour for the main barber to barb you than for the apprentice to touch your hair. Even if the guy comes to you and say, "Oga, I feel barb you," you just smile. If the guy, you just smile and say, "Boss, no worry, I go wait. No worry." Why? Because we love that expert touch. So now, the funny thing about expertise is that you may be very good at what you do, but if people do not perceive you as an expert, they will not give you their money. So in this book, right, you will learn how to become the go-to experts in your niche. Okay, there are so many valuable lessons on expertise in that book. And in fact, once you pay for this training, I recommend that you read that book, that expertise book first. Make sure you read it. Now, Adeyemi says that if you're looking for something that will boost your sales, try the Shutdown Sales Challenge. Yes, that's a given. The total value of the bonuses you're getting here, right, is 290,000 naira gongo. But you will get it for free if you enroll for this Kaizen Sales Bootcamp today. Now, it even gets better. I'll be giving you what I call the super bonus. And this super bonus is called How to Sell to Nigerians by Aki Alabi. Aki Alabi is my mentor. He's the founder of NairaBet, the multi-million-dollar sports betting company. And he recently released a book titled How to Sell to Nigerians. That's my Aki Alabi for context. I'm going to be giving you a copy of this book, a hard copy of this How to Sell to Nigerians book. You don't need to pay for it. I will ship it to your location. But that's not all. There is also a certificate. So every student who enrolls for this training will get a certificate. And I'm not talking about the PDF, that PDF certificate that you post on Facebook. No. What I'm talking is, I'll personally send a physical certificate to your doorstep. A physical certificate that is signed by me. I'm going to be sending it to your doorstep. So basically, what that means is that you're going to have my endorsement as someone who has learned how to sell. And literally, you can apply like to sell for anybody. In fact, one thing I'm working on in this training is to get people that are looking for sales closers. I have a lot of them in my DM asking me, do you have sales closers? So what I'm working on with this training is to be able to get these people who are looking for sales closers that do deals in hundreds of thousands and millions of naira, to get a lot of you that decide to jump on this training and learn from me. I'll hand you over to them so that you can become sales closers for their businesses and make a lot of money via sales commission. So that's it basically at this point, right? I believe that you agree with me that I've said everything that needs to be said. There's nothing more I can add to this training. So what I've done here is that I've included everything that I would have wished to learn if I was just starting out in business or if I was struggling in sales and I was looking for a coaching program to help me literally become good at sales and make a lot of money alongside like-minded people. And I think I've done that to a very large extent. So if you have checked everything out and you want to be part of my mentorship program, then the next question you will likely be asking is, how much will it cost? I'll be straight with you. You've seen everything, right? Everything you get from this training, you've seen the bonuses, you've seen what you're going to learn. You already know that I'll be coaching you to hit a target of $2,000 in sales, right? Normally, I should charge 600, anything from $1,000, that's around 600,000 naira for something this valuable, right? But because I really want to help you, I'm making this opportunity available to you for $84 only, and that's around 50,000 naira, right? And when you consider the results you're getting from this challenge, the community, the support, all the valuable stuff you'll be learning from me, you'll see that this is not an expense or luxury in any way. It's an investment that will keep yielding returns for the rest of your life. Let's say you take everything I teach you, literally implement it, and you hit the $2,000 goal. If you do the work and you're consistent, in 12 months, you'll be able to do $24,000 in sales. That's 14.4 million naira, right? And all you did literally was to invest 50,000 naira in a 30-day sales training that will change your life for good. That's not bad, right? And remember, I'm not just teaching you and pushing you away to go and figure out the stuff by yourself. No, this program is designed in such a way that you get to practically implement everything that you learn. So now you can become a bado at sales, and then you can build a solid business, a business that affords the lifestyle you've always wanted. So if you see the value in what I'm offering you and you like to join us today, here is what you should do next. Now, normally if you're on this page, you have to hit the button below to sign up and you pay 50,000 naira for this training. But what I'm going to do for everybody on here right now listening to me is I'm going to throw in an extra discount of 10,000 naira. So I'm throwing an extra discount of 10,000 naira to the first 10 people to grab this training, to the first 10 people to enroll for this training. I'm going to throw in an extra 10,000 naira discount. So what I'm going to do is, instead of paying 50,000 naira, you pay 40,000 naira. I'm going to be able to take only 50 people for this training. And as we speak, around 4 people have already paid. That means I have to take around 46 more people. But for the first 10 people on this, now people have already paid 50,000 naira. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm in a good mood right now. So for the first 10 people that are going to pay for this training in the next 48 hours, today is Saturday. That means by Monday, 48 hours have been complete. So from now till Monday morning, for the first 10 people that are going to pay for this training, I'm going to be giving it to you at 40,000 naira instead of 50,000 naira. You get everything, the bonuses, everything I've listed here for 40,000 naira. You get to join the sales training. This sales training is booked to start on the 1st of August. From the 1st to the 30th of August, that's when this training is built to start. From the 1st to the 30th of August. From the 1st to the 30th of August, right? So it's literally in a few days away from now. So if it is something you're interested in, And if you like to get trained by me on how to sell and close and make a lot of difference for your business, your skill to make a lot of money, then go ahead and jump on this training right now. I'll be taking questions at this point. So if you have a question, literally, if you have a question that you want me to answer based on everything I've taught tonight, go ahead and ask the question now, and I'll give you the answer. Questions, questions, questions. By the way, guys, did you enjoy yourself? Did you get value from the training? And most importantly, are you going to join the Kaizen Sales Bootcamp? If you're going to, leave a comment below, type in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your opinion. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Are you going to join the Sales Bootcamp? Are you going to? If you're going to join the Sales Bootcamp, leave a comment. Are you joining? Are you joining? How to join? I'm going to send the account details to the WhatsApp group or via email to everybody who enrolled for who signed up for this webinar. I'm going to send the account details or the link to join to everybody. So if you're among the first 10 people, to sign up for this training, Obeni, you have made it in life. I'm going to give it to you at 40,000 naira. So any questions so far? Any questions? I'm glad that you guys found this valuable. Thank you very much, Bright. Thank you very much, Adiko the Prince. Thank you very much, Sophia. I'm glad you found this valuable. Thank you very much. What's the second marketing strategy I mentioned? Don't worry. This replay is going to be left on this YouTube channel. So literally, you get to watch the replay again, so you can see the second strategy I mentioned. Any other question? Any other question? Any other question? Please, I didn't note it down. Do a brief explanation. I already said that you're going to get the replay. So don't worry, you can go through the video again and you can get everything I taught. Okay? All right. I believe there's no other question as I speak. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining this training today. I really want to appreciate you for taking out your time to join. God bless you, everybody. Take care of yourself and good night. I'm going to send the link to the Sales Bootcamp to the WhatsApp group right now. It's actually josephdonbiz.com/10x. Just in case somebody is watching this, I'm going to type it here as well so that you can just josephdonbiz.com/10x. That's what it is. josephdonbiz.com/10x. All right. That's it so far. Okay, somebody's asking what model would the 30-day training take? Oh, so basically this 30-day training we're going to show up live, okay? Without do it through YouTube here or on the day where we have to practice. So there are days where we have to practice, we have to do role plays, we have to practice one-on-one, how to sell, how to handle objection, and all those things. We're going to use apps like Google Meet and all that. So basically it's an online training, right? You're going to be added to an accountability group, and then you're going to be given tasks to do every other day. You're going to be shown how to implement everything that you learn. So that is it, basically. What I have to say for people that are selling physical products, it's the same thing. When I was doing dropshipping meant physical products. I was selling phones, right? So it is literally the same thing. Okay, the same thing. All right. Any other question? I think I'm about to call it a day. I'll be a night. Any other questions so far before we call it a night? All right. In view of no further question, in absence of any other question, I'd like to thank you again. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for giving me your time in the last 1 hour and 18 minutes to share what I have to share with you, to show you how to 10x your sales and to also sell Kaizen Sales Bootcamp today, because I'm literally selling to you right now. So make sure you jump in, make sure you join us in the Sales Bootcamp. I'll see you again in the WhatsApp group and via email. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care of yourself. God bless you. And good night, people. Bye.